Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video from the Palestinian School in Qatar. 6th grade English for Palestine Students Book 6B. This is Mr. Abdullah Shurrab and let's start. Good Manners. Unit 17, Period 7 and 8, page 62 and 63. Let's start our lesson. These are our periods, period 7 and period 8. Let's start with the first activity in period 7. Complete the crosswords. We have here 10 hints and we need to fill the crosswords correctly. Let's start with across. We have 5 sentences here and we have down also 5 sentences. Let's start with the 3. Look at these clues and try to answer them correctly. People wait their turn in a 5 letters. People wait their turns in a queue. Excellent. Pause the video please. Try to do the task, then check your answers. Number 5. When people do things you don't like, you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 letters. When people do things you don't like. When your neighbors, for example, play noisily, you can do what? You can complain. Excellent. Complain. 7. When people talk, they space. They take turns. Very good. When people talk, they take turns. When people do things rudely, they are not thinking about others. Rudely. Number 10. A place where you can borrow books. Easy. Library. Very good. Now let's move to the 5 sentences from up to down. 1. When you are thinking of something else and do not, we have C here, and do not notice. Very good. 2. When you see a queue, don't push in. Very good. 4. You must talk like this in the library. When we go to the library, we should speak quietly. Very good. 6. A person who works in a library is librarian. And the last one, when you do things fast, hurry. Very good. Hope you answer all of them correctly without any mistakes. Let's move to the second activity. Think and write sentences about good and bad manners. Remember, use a capital letter at the start of a sentence. Use a full stop at the end of a sentence. Good manners and bad manners. And we have here an example. Good manners are when we take turns nicely. Bad manners are when we play our music loudly. Try to list at least 2 good manners and 2 bad manners. Good manners are when we speak quietly in the library. Bad manners are when we push in rudely in a queue. Try to use good manners and try to use adverbs talking about good and bad manners. Now let's move to activity number 1 in period 8. Read and complete the sentences. Check your spelling. We have here 6 sentences and we want to fill the gaps correctly with vocabulary from unit 17. So, number 1, look at the picture and try to guess. You should when you are shouting noisily. You should complain when your neighbors are shouting noisily. Very good. Number 2, you can see no talking. A sign says no talking. So where we are. When you visit the library, talk quietly or the librarian will be angry. Excellent. Number 3, you must when you are talking and do not space. Let's meet tomorrow. And what did he say? So the man interrupted his friend, so you must take turns when you are talking and do not interrupt others. Very good. Number 4, we can see that it's a queue here. Do not push in a queue. You need to go to the back and take turn. Number 5, when you are in a hurry and are running quickly, look where you are going and notice what is in front of you. Teacher, I don't understand. Please speak clearly when you ask a question. Do not shout out rudely. You have to raise your hand politely, speak clearly, and ask your teacher about what you want. The last thing in this lesson is the project. Unit 17 project. Work in groups of 3 or 4. Make a poster showing good and bad manners. You can do this project individually at home. Write on a poster some good and bad manners and send the picture to your teacher. Thank you for attending and watching. This is Mr. Abdullah Sharab from the Palestinian School. See you inshallah in the next unit. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.